Welcome to the TNT podcast, where we discuss all of the hottest current events within hip hop culture, album reviews, politics within the music industry, and more. You all know me by Tellurian. I am one half of the TNT podcast, and of course, I have my brother here with me.
Yes, sir. My name is Timothy. I'm the other half of the TNT podcast, and we're here with the shits. We are bringing unbiased, unfiltered, honest conversations about hip hop and the culture. So if you're sensitive about your favorite artist or public figure, go on ahead to the next podcast, but you can still follow us though. Just remember, these are our opinions, and we are only speaking on behalf of us. Thank you all for tuning in.
All social media platforms will be in the description for each and every episode, so don't forget to like, follow, subscribe, and all that good stuff. Peace and love. Yes, sir. Welcome to episode 59 of the TNT podcast. TNT. This is one half of the TNT podcast, Tellurian, and I'm gonna let my brother introduce himself like he always does.
Yes, sir. It's the other half of the TNT podcast. My name is Timothy. TNT. We're back, episode 59. Yes, sir. Let's get to it. Let's get to some topics.
Let's go. But how your let me start off by saying how your week been going, and how was your weekend?
Oh man, I'm still alive. I got the vaccine a week ago, and my arm hasn't fallen off. My legs still work. I was able to get up every day and feel super healthy. So I'm doing pretty well. Can't complain. Last weekend was a cool weekend. We had a barbecue at our pool because it's scorching hot outside. It's hot as fuck over here.
Here too.
Oh man, I don't know how the hell, man. I ain't gonna make it because we're in June. So just think about how hot it's about to be in August. I don't know if I'll make it. It's scorching hot outside.
Get your life right with Jesus, people. It's hot outside.
Exactly. But no, we had a barbecue at the pool. The family came through. Ariante and Cameron came through, so salute to them. We saw them for the first time since they've been back, and it's like they never left. We had a good time. We had some fajitas, some burgers, some hot dogs. It was a good time. And I hadn't done that in a long time. This is the first time in a long time where I haven't been eaten up by mosquitoes in a long time, like how I was eaten up by mosquitoes. I almost forgot what that was like. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But other than that, didn't get into anything else. We're just planning on Ari and Cameron live like literally like maybe 5-6 minutes away from us. Like they don't live far at all. They live in Las Vegas as well. So we're planning on going to True Kitchen sometime soon. I'm pretty sure we're gonna be going out drinking sometime soon. So I can't wait for that. And then of course I can't wait to have you back so we can all go out and just it'll be like old times, man. It'll be like old times.
Yes, sir.
But no, man. What about you? What did you get into? Anything crazy?
Let's see what I do this weekend. What a past weekend. Was at a party. Just with some friends. Of course, drinking. But the next day, I think the next day, my head was pounding. It was like, and yeah, man. I was but we went to this taco spot called I think it's called Los Churros, I think. And boy, the
sounds good.
Tacos was fire. And is it Bareas or something, whatever? Like the tacos you dip in the soup. Like, oh man, it's fire. Oh my God, I was like, yeah, I'm gonna start coming here. It's gonna probably be my spot until I leave. So did that. I think went to the bar, I think Friday, literally with those same people. So it was like Friday was at the bar, Saturday was party, and then we like all went to go eat on Sunday. And then that was pretty much it. Oh, watch some UFC fights, of course. That's always a thing. That was pretty much it. Just pretty much just working on transitioning back to Dallas. And pretty much, got the apartment, all of that stuff, job searching and stuff like that, and just, been working. Really just ready to get out, at least on this side. And I think I told you already. I'm thinking about joining the reserves, so that might be like a one weekend out of a month, or I think they got it where you can do like 45 days and you done for the rest of the year. And that'll literally be like in Fort Worth if I do it. So seeing if that gets approved, because I really don't want to drive to like San Antonio or like one weekend out of a month. I mean, I wouldn't mind, but I would rather go to Fort Worth and come back, like for one weekend out of a month. So working on that, seeing if that gets approved, and that's pretty much it. And even if it don't, if I just get out, I'm good anyway. I'll just be back home in Dallas. So I'm just glad about that, honestly. So I was just thinking about how much healthcare is. So I was like, I might need to stay in just a little bit, and because I know it won't be a lot of money if I'm still somewhat in the Air Force. So I just like there's like healthcare still be cheap. You'll still have benefits. You know, I already got my school benefits even if I get out like completely. But I'm just like healthcare is expensive, so might just keep the Air Force on the side. But it's just like I won't be doing Air Force stuff every day. It'd be just like if I want to do the 45 days straight and be done, or the one weekend out of a month, I could do it like that. So working on that, and working on moving back, and that's pretty much it though. I just been chilling. Uh, about to see what I'm about to get into this weekend, because this weekend is Juneteenth, so people trying to see what they want to do. But yeah, that's pretty much it. Pretty much
Yeah,
it.
I was gonna say, don't get me started on healthcare within this country. Don't even get me started. I'll go on all day about that shit. I done seen it. I done worked as a healthcare like biller type thing, and man, I seen the ins and outs of that. And I'm there with you. So if you join the reserves, you'll have to go to Fort Worth just one weekend out of the month.
Yep.
Hmm, that ain't
Yep.
bad.
So it's like I'm in the Air Force, but I'm not. I guess you could say. Um, but yeah, one Saturday out of a month, or maybe a Sunday. So
Yeah, that's not bad.
that wouldn't bother me none. So it's like I don't want to do Air Force stuff every day though. So I just like I don't want to be doing it on a regular everyday basis. Or I could do like I was saying, like the 45 days, just doing my job with the Air Force and be like completely done for the year. So
So
uh,
it would be like you would still come back, get you like a regular, nine
yep,
to five
yeah,
job.
I just have I have my job with the Air Force kind of like on the side.
Hmm.
So I was like, I might do that. So see, we trying to see if that'll go through, because I really contemplate. I was like, maybe I don't have to completely get out. I was just like, I just don't want to do it every day. And so I was just like, it wouldn't be bad if I just make that drive to Fort Worth one weekend out of a month. I was like, that's nothing. That's like maybe an hour from where I'm gonna live. So it won't even be bad.
When you drive to Fort Worth, are you gonna be? Because I'm imagining it's gonna be a Fort Worth base, right?
hmm
So you
hmm
would you would drive there for a weekend and stay on base for the weekend, and then come back, or
Nah, it'll be a thing like where like how my schedule is now. Like I'll be probably going in probably like around 7 and leaving around 3 or 4, and then I'm done. Like I literally go back home.
hmm.
I'll be done. So
So it'll
I
just
can
be
do
like
whatever the rest of the day. It's like that weekend, like I work that weekend, like maybe 7 to 4, and then my day is done, like pretty much.
yeah,
So yep,
it'll be like a regular work shift type
yeah,
thing.
yep.
Hmm. Okay, that's
So
not bad.
yeah, that's what I'm thinking about doing.
That's what's up. That's what's up. Can't wait to have you back, my brother.
Yep. So that's gonna be a good time. And then literally, I have literally the rest of the Saturday to do whatever. It's like I'll be done by 3 or 4 o'clock. So after that time, I can do whatever. So
Yeah,
so
man.
yeah.
You pretty much just you've experienced life. You've experienced life, and I feel like I haven't done shit with my life. Um,
Man, just get out here, man. Just go do stuff. You know what I'm saying? Go to a museum. Go to the park. Go to aquarium. Go to the zoo. I just be doing stuff like, or somebody's always inviting me to something. So
Be jumping out of planes and shit.
I really thought I was like, man, I jumped out of a plane and I went to the Grand Canyon in the same year. That's crazy.
Yeah, that's crazy, man.
Yeah, and shoot, might be what New York. We talking about the New York trip. That I ain't never been to New York before, so
Look, we gotta go now. You done got me excited. So we
oh
gotta get
yeah.
planned now. We gotta go. We
And
gotta go.
I haven't been to Atlanta, so I'm going to Atlanta next month. Meet up with one of my cousins. Shout out to my cousin. He owned like a few Airbnbs out there. Dude is businessman out here killing it. So but yeah, about to go to Atlanta for like a few days and then go to I think Charlotte, North Carolina to visit some more family and then probably be back. And then shoot, whenever I figure out these dates, be what like end of August, early September. It's probably gonna be like the end of August. And shoot, that probably when we headed to New York type of thing. So I'm thinking about after New York, I'm thinking about doing like a Chicago trip, maybe like from New York to Chicago and maybe from Chicago to Philly. I might do that. I'm gonna see because I'm gonna have 2 weeks to kind of do.
You trying to go all out.
I'm gonna see. I might just do New York to Chicago and then back here. But yeah, I was like, let me travel a little bit with my time off. So but I'm looking forward to New York the most out of anything.
Yeah. I told Raquel that if we go to New York, I'm packing up everything and I'm bringing our whole entire apartment with us.
Bruh, I wouldn't, bruh. I feel like I'm not gonna want to leave, like, cause I know about New York. I've never been there, but I just feel like New York is gonna give me that feel, like, oh, I don't want to leave. Like,
Oh yeah.
or it might end up being like a second home. I wouldn't be surprised.
It's my first home. I'm in the wrong place right now.
My first home.
I'm in the wrong place. But
Yeah,
no,
man.
man, that's dope. Like always, can't wait to have you back. But we got some stuff to get into today. Since you mentioned Juneteenth, why don't we start there?
Yes, sir.
How are you feeling about them making Juneteenth an official holiday?
So I'm very very happy about it. But at the same time, that's one step out of a million steps, which is a step, but it's still we still got a long way to go. Like I'm happy about it, but it's just like reparations and we need to, how they wrote the anti-hate crime for or bill like hate crime for Asians. They need that for like black people in Latino people, like. And so I still feel like we got a long way to go. I hope people don't think that's like, oh, we made it because we got that holiday. So I'm happy about it. I'm glad it's recognized, but we still got some ways to go for sure. Because I know even like with days like the 4th of July and stuff, um, black people just be glad to be off and be free and just eat and all of that. And I guess that's kind of I feel like how people are looking at this. Like black people are looking at this. Uh, but yeah, let's not stop here. Let's keep going and try to push for better, even better than this. Because I think I almost feel like that's like sometimes I almost feel like that's like America like waving a bone over our head to just be like, oh, like you happy with that, right? Like, nah, that's not enough.
Yeah, I feel you with that. I feel like it's one of those things where it's just like, all right, we're gonna give you all this now. Shut up, be quiet.
Yeah, nah, don't shut up, don't stop talking,
Yeah,
don't stop here. We got ways to go, ways to go.
yeah, we got a long way to go. You said it, reparations. I'm happy with them making it a holiday. You know, at my
Mhm.
job, they sent an email out to all of us, a mass email saying that they're actually going to give us that day off starting
Exactly.
starting in 2022. And I was like, that's dope. I like it.
Really? You said 2022?
Yeah. So what they did was this year, they gave us a floating holiday for it, so we can just take off whatever day we want to. But this year
Oh,
in
okay.
2022, they're going to make it an official, like, actual day that we have off, like moving forward. Um,
Okay, because it's so funny you said they sent a mass email out and they gave us today off because Juneteenth is tomorrow.
right. Yeah,
They literally was like, oh, they made it a holiday. They was like, we're gonna actually give y'all tomorrow. They told us that yesterday, and it was just like, they're gonna give us today off, and I was just like, oh, bet, like it's almost like, oh, we're starting right now. Like okay, but
Yeah, I think that's what I was thinking, but I think since it was such short notice at my job, they were just like, we're just gonna give y'all a floating holiday and then just make it a thing next year.
yeah,
But
yeah,
I'm not mad at that. I'll take it. I'll take it.
yeah.
But in regards to you bringing up the Asian hate bill and all of that, like, yeah, I'm right there with you on that. It feels like they're
Hmm.
just like like y'all are gonna. I don't know. I'm almost like tired of having these same conversations over and over and over again.
Hmm.
It's getting old. It's getting very old. Um, I think that this was a way for them to tell us to be quiet, shut up and stop your complaining.
Hmm.
Um, uh, I don't know.
Yeah,
I
we
don't
still
know.
got ways to go. I mean, I'm happy about it. Like, I'm glad it's recognized because I've been celebrating Juneteenth even before, like way before it was a holiday. And then some people they knew about Juneteenth, but it wasn't a big thing to them. But most years I've been celebrating like with my people's Juneteenth or whatever. So, but I know some black people they know about Juneteenth, but they don't really like just celebrate it like that. But but nah, anytime I've had the chance to celebrate it, I celebrated it. Um, but nah, we got ways to go. Though. I'm not just completely satisfied with this, but I'm glad about it. I'm still glad about it, but and I think black people should be happy about it, but don't stop just at that. Like we got to put in some work for real.
We get 1 month and a day to
Pretty
celebrate
much, pretty much. And we make Black History every day because I
that
don't even
that.
just saying oh Black History Month. I'll be like that's great. But I'm constantly reading Black history. I'm constantly watching Black history, past and present, and it's some stuff gonna happen in the future. Like we be seeing Black history on TV, on like happening in our presence, like right in front of us. Um, but yeah, just the 1 month, and nah, I celebrate Black history every day.
Every day,
Yeah, so
every single day.
yes, sir.
Yeah, man. When I saw it, I was just like, "That's cool," but it didn't really do anything for me because, like you said, we still got a long way to go.
Hmm.
That didn't really move the needle for me at all. We need to see some real change, some real shit happen. Uh,
Hmm.
and yeah, we just got to keep putting in the work. People that are out there that are putting in work every day, doing the groundwork, trying to make things change. Keep doing
Hmm.
what you're doing. Don't stop. Don't let up. Don't let your foot up off the gas. Keep it going. Um, yeah, yeah, man.
Yep, I agree, man. Yep, keep fighting, y'all. Keep fighting.
Yep, we got a ways to go. Um, music, new music that came out. Her, she dropped her. This is her debut album, right? Like this is her
I
first.
think so. That is so funny because I feel like she's been dropping so much music that I'd be like, wait, has she dropped a debut or what's the debut? But I think this is the debut album, which is weird because I think she won best R&B album like a few Grammys ago, and I was just like, she got on the stage saying this wasn't even an album; it was like an EP or like, and but yeah, man, kudos to her though because she got Grammys and an Oscar. So shout
Yeah,
out to her. Shout out to shout out to her. Yeah, for real. Like
yeah, that's dope. I don't think she's put out a full length album. I think all of her projects are like EPs, and then she kind of did the same
mhm,
thing that the weekend did with his mixtape. She just re-released it and put it all together in
all
one.
together.
Um,
Yeah, yeah.
which those EPs that she put out, they were all phenomenal.
Hmm.
I remember when I first heard her music, I was like, "Who is this?" And
Yep.
she was real. She had that little mystique to her because she didn't show her face for a long time, and like
Hmm.
I think her whole thing was she wanted to let the music speak for itself. She didn't want people to see what she looked like or have any like
Hmm.
judgment on her or anything like that. So I thought that was real dope. And yeah, man, I can't wait to listen to the album. I think it's called Back of My Mind. I think
Hmm.
um, it caught me by surprise. I didn't even know she was releasing an album until like 2 or 3 days ago. Um,
Hmm.
so I'm ready to listen to it. I'm pretty sure vocals are gonna be crazy.
Hmm.
It's gonna be I feel like it's gonna be a real black album. You know what she
Yeah, I can see that.
um
I can definitely see that.
yeah, so shout out to her. Isaiah Rashad released a new single
Yep.
today. I listened to it earlier,
Hmm.
and yeah, man, it's called Headshots, and it
Hmm.
sounded like that good old like Sylvia Demo. Isaiah
Yep.
Rashad is coming, and y'all know how we feel about Isaiah Rashad on the podcast, man.
Yep.
Oh
He never
man,
misses. He don't miss.
yeah, he never misses. He never misses, and I just love his laid back like
Yep.
vibes, type of sound. And I can't wait to hear the album. It's been too long. We've been without an
Hmm.
Isaiah Rashad project for too long. Um, so I can't wait to hear that. Salute to him. I listened to Isaiah Rashad's new record that he put out. Or not, I just said Isaiah Rashad. Tyler the Creator. I'm sorry. I listened to
Not listen to the Tyler Creator joint.
I listened to the Lumberjack song, and
What you think?
I like it. I think it's dope. I think Tyler the Creator, he's reinvented himself several times
Oh
since
yeah.
since he first came out. I'm not gonna sit here and pretend like I'm a Tyler the Creator fan because I'm not. I said it previously. I don't really listen to Tyler the Creator like
Same.
that.
It's some. You know what's so funny? It's some songs by him I like, but I don't really just like go through a whole album. And I don't. Well, I have, but I'm just not a big fan. Like of. I don't know a lot of. I don't know if people really know. I'm more of a Earl Sweatshirt fan. I'm a big Earl fan. Like a big Earl Sweatshirt fan. So, and of course, the internet and a few people associated with uh what's the name of the group? The
Odd Future.
Odd Future, like the Odd Future, and like Frank. So it's like Frank Ocean, Earl, and like the internet. Like, but yeah, I've never been just really big on Tyler the Creator's music, but he got some songs here and there that I'd be like, okay, I like that. Like I like this song, I like this song, but Earl has always been my person.
Yeah, I agree with you on that. There are a few Tyler the Creator records that I do like. There was this one Posse Cut record that he had, I think, on his Wolf album. I can't remember what the name of it was,
Hmm.
but I think he had like pretty much all of Odd Future on that song, and I just thought they all killed it. Um,
Hmm.
so every now and then, a Tyler the Creator record, it'll I'll hear it, and I'll be like, it'll be either be all right or it'll be dope. But this
Hmm.
one, this lumberjack song that he released, I actually thought it was okay. I thought he was like rapping on there. I liked how he was rapping over like it was kind of like boom bappy ish, like the type
Hmm.
of beat. Um, so
Hmm.
I thought that was pretty cool. He's about to drop an album, so that's
Yeah.
coming.
Yeah.
Uh, that's coming pretty soon. Who else dropped music today? Gucci Man dropped an album, which
He dropped an album.
yeah.
I'm behind. I didn't. Why didn't it seem like this album was advertised or
Because Gucci Man just be dropping albums every fucking month. I mean, how many albums does Gucci have in his catalog? He has at least over 200 albums, at least.
I don't know, man. He got too much music.
Way too much music. So I salute.
Mixtapes and albums combined, it's like I don't even know. Like,
Yeah. Salute to Gucci. I probably won't be listening to that album, but salute to him.
hmm.
Um, and I don't think anything else crazy dropped. Gold Link dropped an album, but I haven't listened to Gold Link in years. It's been a while.
I ain't listened to him since you see money all around me. I ain't heard it since that.
Yeah,
That's the last time I was just like, and no, I've heard some songs from him that were like fire though, but I don't think I've ever just like played a whole album of Gold Link.
yeah. That first album that he came out with, I can't remember the name of it. I thought was dope, but I just remember like not replaying it after like listening to it like maybe once or twice. Um, but he did drop a new album called Haram. I thought it was weird how he chose the same name for his album as the Arm& and Hammer group. They put out an album called Haram this year too.
That's kind of crazy.
So I thought that was kind of weird. But I don't know. I might check it out. I might check it out. See what he's talking about on that album. I'll be checking that out. I think that's pretty much it for all the music that we listened to
Hmm.
that dropped. I wanted to discuss, and this was something that I had completely forgot about. Um, the festival that Kendrick is going to be headlining.
Yeah, in Vegas,
Vegas.
man.
In Vegas. So
Are you
um,
are you are you gonna try to go to that? Because I'm
absolutely,
thinking about.
absolutely not. I'm absolutely not going
He
to
said
that.
absolutely not.
Absolutely not. But
I didn't know you was gonna say absolutely not. Oh wow. Okay.
yeah, absolutely not. I'm excited though because when I first saw this get posted, it immediately made me think that we're getting new Kendrick music. Because if he's going to be headlining a festival, I'm hoping that he has something in the tuck that he's about to give us. Um,
Yeah, they said he's playing music between Section 80 and Damn,
damn.
like in
And
between that whole era, like
yeah. And
so it's gonna be exciting.
Imani hit me in the DM about that, and I was kind of talking to her, and I was telling her that there's no way that he's gonna be performing at a festival like Day in Vegas and not perform new material. I don't think he will, and I personally don't think even though on the flyer it says Section 80 to Damn, I think that TDE is very strategic. So I don't think
Mhm.
that they're gonna tell us that Kendrick is releasing a new album. I think they're just gonna
Exactly,
drop the shit and he's
exactly.
just gonna perform it.
Yep.
So even though I won't be going to the festival, I do think that a lot of people or all the people that are going to go, they have something, a surprise in store because I do think that he's going to put out some new music
Hmm.
between now and then. Just looking at that, so
Yep.
I'm excited. I'm excited for that. Um, of course, J. Cole, Travis, they're going to be headlining that. And I think one of the reasons why I don't want to go to like the only festival that I really would like to experience at least once is maybe Coachella.
Coachella for sure.
Maybe that's it, but I'm not going to Day in Vegas or Rolling Loud. I'm not doing Jambalaya no more. I'm not doing that. I'm not look, you know what I'm saying? I know I'm young, but I'm old. I'm too old to be going to fucking festivals. I'm not
Man, in concert age, boy, we OGs, me and you.
facts,
We
facts.
OGs in the concert game.
I was thinking
That's
of
something people don't know about us. We OGs in the concert game.
We've seen everyone. We've seen everyone. We've seen Kendrick. We've seen Cole. We've seen Wu Tang. We've seen Mick Jenkins, Joey Badass. We've seen Travis. We've seen everybody. Kanye. Well, I don't. Have you seen Kanye yet?
When
Oh yeah,
Tiana
yeah,
Taylor brought him on stage and he was close,
yeah, yeah, yeah.
like I got almost like dap him, like it
Yeah,
was so he was so close. But
yeah,
I've been wanting to actually go to a Kanye show, but because yeah, Jay Z, Beyonce, we've seen man. I haven't seen. One of the only. Of course, I want to see Griselda. That's just one of the people. We was talking about Conway. I definitely want to go to that show for sure.
yeah. I'm trying to hit that. I've seen Benny live.
Hmm.
Uh, I met Benny. That concert was dope.
Hmm.
I want to see Conway. I want to make that happen.
Hmm.
And when I texted you with that, I was like, our concert days, they're coming back,
Back at it.
coming back.
Back at it like the old days.
Yeah, man. So I'm definitely down for that. But yeah, man, we've seen everyone. We've seen everybody in concert. And if I do go to a festival, I'm not gonna be like in the middle, like or at the front. Like I'm gonna be in the back, and I just feel like it's pointless for me to go to a festival if that's how I'm gonna be. Because if I'm not gonna be able to see, if I'm not gonna be able to hear what I want to hear, you know what I'm saying, or not hear the sound the way I want to hear it from being way in the back, then I don't see the reason to go. Like you know what I'm saying. So I'm not.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
that's
I might try to go. I might try to go to that Vegas joint. I don't know yet. I guess I want to try to experience one festival, at least one. I don't even know if I'm gonna make it though at all, because I might have stuff going on when I get back to Dallas. But if I can make it, I might try. I got a feeling whatever festival I go to, it might be my first and last, because Man, festivals be getting crazy. And honestly, I've never been somewhere where it was just like 100 artists, like, or a certain amount of artists in one day. Because we always went to like individual concerts, and somebody we were just I think we was going to concerts, and then maybe somebody that was in that label or that group, or like when we went to see Kendrick, J Rock opened up. So like somebody from that like affiliated or that was in the group with that person or that label, they'll open up. So that would be like the special guest person. But I've never seen multiple artists at like a festival type of thing. It's always just been concerts. But I might try to do at least one festival. I might make it to. I'm not. It's no guarantee. But we'll see.
I don't like to. I like it when it's hot, but I don't like to be in heat all day. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to. I don't want
Plus
to do.
body heat.
Yeah, yeah. I don't want to do that. I don't want to do being in the heat all day. I'm not. You know what I'm saying? I'll be there for a good. I don't know, maybe 2 to 3 hours. When we went to Jambalaya, I was done. I was done. They had maybe I don't know, maybe 15 to 16 people perform.
Hmm.
I was done by the fourth performance. I was like, it's time to go. Like it's too hot out here. I'm about to die. It's people passing out. People have weed, smoking, drinking, all this kind of shit in this 100-degree weather. Nah, no, thank you.
Why
I'm
are
good.
you drinking in scorching hot weather? I
Yeah,
get we inside drinking, but to be outside in the heat drinking is
yeah,
different.
I'm straight. And they just put out the new or this year's jambalaya lineup.
Hmm.
The headliner is Future, Gunna, um, and a bunch of other motherfuckers that I don't fucking listen to. So, um, hope all y'all that are going to jambalaya, hope y'all have fun, hope y'all survive, because it's gonna be one hot fucking summer. I'm telling you now, like it's already bad. So, but anyway, yeah, man. Hopefully we get some new Kendrick music. Um,
It's time.
yeah, it's time. It's definitely time. I think we're getting it. I think he's cooking something up. I did see the game sweep, but the game be bullshitting. He be bullshitting a lot. I
Talking
saw.
about an album, a project.
Yeah, he said that um he was in there with Kendrick, and I think Kendrick is like I don't know, like 90% done with the album or something like that. And it's just like if it's coming from Game, eh, we're gonna take that at face value. I don't know who's telling if he's telling the truth or not. Um, but who knows? Who knows? I don't know. We might not.
Yeah.
Um, what did you think about the DMX album?
So I thought it was solid. It's not like just great, but I thought the songs were solid. I thought they were like some good songs. Like of course, it's not the best DMX project for sure. Like we already have discussed what his classics are. This is just another just album in his catalog, but it's not his best project, but it's not bad. It's not terrible. It just sounded like it was kind of a little rushed, but it's not terrible.
Yeah,
It's solid.
I didn't know what to expect in the beginning. I do understand that this, at the time was a 50-year-old DMX, so I wasn't expecting him to be the same DMX lyrically that he was in
Hmm.
98, in 99. You know what I'm saying?
Hmm.
The first record that I heard was Hood Blues, the Griselda.
I like that joint. That joint hard.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. It's a dope record. I just didn't like the way DMX's vocals were like mixed on that song. I felt like some of the ad libs were like stacked on to each other, and it just kind of made it sound real like disoriented at times.
Hmm.
I do think it is a dope record.
Yeah.
But it goes back to what you were saying about how I feel like I agree that this was kind of like rushed. I feel like
Hmm.
I know that he was working on this album. For the people that follow DMX, he had been working on this album since last year. Uh,
Hmm.
he did a Drink Champs interview where he was explaining that he was working on a new album, and then of course I saw the picture with him and Benny.
Hmm.
Um, so I knew that he was working on something with Griselda, and I was ready to hear it last year. But overall, I actually like this album. I like it because I think that there are a lot of things on this album that I feel like here this is what I'll say. I think DMX left us perfectly. I think
Yeah,
he
yeah,
left us perfectly.
yep.
There were records on here that I felt like he needed to get out
Hmm.
before he left us. Specifically, the letter to my son. I
Yeah.
thought that song was real dope. Him talking to his son, saying that he doesn't want his son to be like him, and even
Hmm.
um, he has so many different. I think DMX has how many children? Like maybe 11,
15.
15. He has 15 kids. God damn, Jesus Christ. Shit. Man, that's a lot of goddamn kids, man. Shit. Um,
Yeah, yeah, this album is actually it's good though. Like it's not the best DMX album, but it's solid. It's good. Like I could play it again and it's not long. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like it's like 39 minutes.
yeah,
So it's a good album. Like um I like the closing of the album, like with the prayer. I like the prayer. Like
yeah,
that was like the perfect way to end it, to end the album, to end his legacy.
yeah. And DMX, he always does the prayers. He would do prayers at the end of his
Hmm.
concerts, and I've seen videos of him. Like I think he ran into like Nipsey Hussle and prayed with Nipsey Hussle.
Hmm.
Rest in peace to Nipsey Hussle. But yeah. I agree with that 100%. With that prayer at the end, the letter to my son, I think that was perfect for them to put that at the end of the album.
Hmm.
It was a great way for the album to end. One of my favorite songs on there is "Skyscrapers," I think, with Bono.
Oh yeah, that's a good song. I like that
Yeah,
song.
yeah. That record was dope, and he had a line in there that I really really liked. I think it was when he said, um, "I just want my voice to be heard. Fuck the fame.
Hmm.
Uh, something. Fuck my name or something like that." Like I thought that was dope. I thought
Yeah.
that was really dope. Um,
How did you feel about the Jay-Z and Nas joints?
I
The
thought
joint we did with those two.
I thought Nas had a better verse than Jay.
I was just about to say that. I was about to say I felt like Nas kind of did the best out of everybody, like even over Jay.
Yeah, I think Nas had the better verse. I was looking forward to hearing that record.
Hmm.
Uh, but Jay, I felt like he was a little lazy on that
That's
song.
what I. That's what I exactly how I feel when I heard Jay on there. I was just like, yeah, Nas got this one. And
Yeah,
then he rapped over another joint with Nas.
yeah, it was towards the end. It was Walking in the Rain. That joint was
Yeah,
that
yeah.
song.
I was just like, yep, this Nas got this one.
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah.
that record was dope too. And the Bath Salts record, I think Swizz has had that song for a long time. I remember
Hmm.
him. He was supposed to actually put that song out whenever he released his album a couple of years back. That because he I remember when he released that song Echo with Nas, I think
Hmm.
he had said that he had a song with both Nas and Jay on it. And I think this is the record that he was talking about. So he's been sitting on that song for a long time. And I wish you would have left the J Cole verse on there.
Oh man,
I wish you would have left that J Cole verse on there because J Cole snapped
yeah.
on that record. Um, I really, really love though the opening. That's my dog with the locks.
Same. They snapped on that joint,
Yeah, man. That's one of the best Jadakiss verses that I've heard
bruh.
in a long time.
Jadakiss, man, we love you, Jada. Jadakiss, we man, a real lyricist for real.
Yeah, man. Yeah, that and I love how they that beat that they rapped over is a rap music beat. It was actually
Hmm.
on Joe Budden's Rage in the Machine album.
Hmm.
It's this record called I'm Serious with
Hmm.
Joel Ortiz. I like how they kind of slowed the beat down a little bit. And it just that beat just it's perfect. Like it's perfect for the locks
Hmm.
and DMX. You
Oh
know,
yeah, oh yeah.
so I think that they all snapped. All of them snapped. Um, what else? Uh, yeah. Overall, I think it's a good project. You know who surprised me? You
Hmm.
know who surprised me on this album?
Who is that?
Moneybag Yo. Money on the money.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. 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 Yeah.
He went hard. I think I don't know who it was.
Yeah.
Maybe I was talking to Justin. I think Moneybag Yo is dope.
He is, man.
I really,
I like Moneybag Yo.
yeah, I really fuck with Moneybag Yo, and he really surprised me on that Money record. I thought that shit was
Oh
dope.
yeah. Oh yeah.
Um,
What did you think about
the
what was
record
it?
with Wayne.
The joint with Wayne? I didn't really like Wayne verse on there. It was
Yeah,
kind of lazy to me on that joint.
yeah, I thought it was okay. I don't really like the beat on that song either, to be honest with you.
Yeah, that song was. I don't want to say it could have kept it, but they kind of could have. Like, that was just R.I.P. DMX. I love you, but that was the song was just I could not.
Yeah,
But no, it was good though. Like, and I love how they put like a couple skits in there. Like, we don't get skits no more skits anymore on albums nowadays. It's just it's just songs. I kind of miss those days, the skits on albums.
yeah.
That was just I don't know. We're so in another time with music where skits aren't even a thing anymore. So I guess he was trying to bring that old traditional hip hop with the skits back. So I kind of like how he did that.
Yeah, there's some artists that have to have skits. Like DMX always had classic skits
Hmm.
on his albums. Diddy made that the whole Bad Boy with the Mad Rapper.
Hmm.
That's a classic skit. Biggie,
Biggie
with
used
the
to
Mad
do the
Rapper.
skits.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. So some rappers absolutely have to have skits. Like DMX needed to have skits on his
Hmm.
album. Um, so I thought that pieced the album together uh, pretty well. But overall, I enjoyed it. I enjoyed the album.
Good though.
I didn't know what I was gonna get in the beginning, but like I said, I think that this was a good exit for
Yeah,
D. I
it
think
was.
it was he put the right content on this album
Hmm.
for his exit. And it was almost like when I was listening to the Letter to My Son record, it was almost like it's scary. He's like, to me, it was like a Tupac Biggie situation where I always felt like they knew that they were gonna die. Like I always felt like that,
Yep.
and I feel like him putting that record on there, or him making that record, I felt like he knew
Hmm.
he knew what was gonna happen,
Hmm.
and that's what made that song hit a lot harder. Was that
Yeah,
so?
definitely. But yeah,
Yeah,
it's a good album. I think this is the best way for him to be done with music. I wouldn't be surprised though if they say there is more music, but if this is it, that was a good way for it to be over for real.
yeah, man. Rest in peace to DMX, man. I'm pretty sure there's way more DMX music that we're gonna hear over the next few years.
I wouldn't be surprised.
So I'm prepared for that. Pop Smoke was supposed to have a verse on the album, but I think,
Oh man,
yeah, that would have been
oh man,
crazy
Pop
because
Smoke boy,
the way that they both do that, like that,
that
her,
growl,
yeah,
bruh. Yeah, man.
I would have loved to hear them.
Oh, that would have been. They should have called this song "Growling."
Yeah, yeah, man, I would have loved to hear them two on the record together. But I think what happened, the verse that Pop Smoke had for the song, I think they used it for a different song.
Hmm.
So that verse, I think, is going to come. I don't know if it's already out or if it's going to come out. I don't know what happened to it. Um, but I think that verse was supposed to be on the money with Moneybag Yo, but they put Moneybag Yo
Hmm.
on there instead. But yeah, man. Overall, dope album. I think personally, it has replay value because even though
Hmm.
DMX was 50, he was still rapping. You know what I'm saying? He was
Yep.
still rapping. Like I said, it wasn't 1998 DMX,
Yeah,
but
it was still good.
he still had that aggression. Um, he still had that passion.
Yep, the passion and all of that was still there. Like you know what I'm saying? Like
Yeah,
it was there.
yeah, yeah. But the only gripe that I would say is what you said at the beginning, the fact that they kind of just like rushed it.
They kind of rushed it a little bit, yeah.
You
But
know,
yeah, overall it was good though.
yeah. Overall, it was a dope album.
Yeah.
Salute, man. Salute to Swiss Beats. Rest in peace, DMX. Your legacy will live on forever.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Salute.
Yeah, man. Salute DMX. Taylor Swift, man. So I've been wanting to discuss artists re-recording old classic songs for a while now. This is something that I actually kind of glossed over. I remember seeing it maybe last year. I think was the first time I saw it. Taylor Swift had put a tweet up where she was in this legal battle with her
Mhm.
manager, her former manager, Scooter Braun, who has managed a whole lot of different artists. So I'm pretty sure a lot of you have probably heard that name before, Scooter Braun. Um, I'm gonna just read the tweet. I'm gonna read the tweet that she put up, um, and I'm gonna read it verbatim. I wanted to check in to update you guys. As you know, for the past year, I've been actively trying to regain ownership of my master recordings. With that goal in mind, my team attempted to enter into negotiations with Scooter Braun. Scooter's team wanted me to sign an ironclad NDA stating I would never say another word about Scooter Braun. So I would have to sign a document that would silence me forever before I could even have a chance to bid on my own work. My legal team said that this is absolutely not normal, and they've never seen an NDA like this presented unless it was to silence an assault accuser by paying them off. He would never even quote my team a price. These master recordings were not for sale to me.
Mhm.
Um, Then she goes on to say, a few weeks ago, my team received a letter from a private equity company called Shamrock Holdings, letting us know that they had bought 100% of my music videos and album art from Scooter Braun. This was the second time my music had been sold without my knowledge.
Whoa.
The letter told me that they wanted to reach out before the sale to let me know, but that Scooter Braun had required that they make no contact with me or my team, or the deal would be off. As soon as we started communication with Shamrock, I learned that under their terms, Scooter Braun will continue to profit off my old music catalog for many years. I was hopeful and open to the possibility of a partnership with Shamrock, but Scooter's participation is a non-starter for me. I have recently began re-recording my older music, and it has already proven to be both exciting and creatively fulfilling. I have plenty of surprises in store. I want to thank you guys for supporting me through this ongoing saga, and I can't wait for you to hear what I've been dreaming up.
Wow.
So there was a lot that was said there, and
Whoa.
I remember seeing this and reading about this a while back, and this was something that was completely new to me because I didn't know anything about artists going back and re-recording old work. Never, never thought
That's
about it.
crazy as hell to me.
Never would have never thought about it, and I never in a million years would think that Taylor Swift would be the person that
I'm
would.
saying I thought you would have said somebody like black, like a maybe like Nas or somebody weird or something. I don't know. Like that's
Yeah,
crazy.
yeah, that it's yeah, it's really insane. I think it's really set up more so for artists who are obviously in bad situations, bad label situations. They maybe signed a bad deal or something like
Mhm.
that, to where if they leave, a previous label situation, that label obviously is still going to be making money off of their work,
Mhm.
because of course they own the masters. Um, so I never thought about that. Is this something that maybe moving forward artists can do, to maybe make sure that they're paid accordingly for their work? But then at the same time, um, I don't know. I don't know how that would work exactly, because I feel like if you, I would imagine that if you're going in to re-record music, that's going to be a lot of time and money spent.
That's but I'm wondering, do you got to change any lyrics around? Do you got to choose a different beat, or do you got? How does that even go?
Yeah, so all of that has to fall into the business side of it. because you have to think a lot of these artists, like let's take Beyonce for example. Beyonce doesn't write her own music. So if she
Exactly.
wanted to go back and she wanted to record old music, she would have to figure out how to maneuver through the publishing for that because she's not the one who wrote those records.
I would be. It would almost probably have to be a thing where she has to write it to get the credit. I don't know how that would work because as far as Taylor Swift, it seems like they said she actually writes her music.
Yeah.
And so, and, oh, see, that's even scarier though. Like you've been putting pen to pad on all of these songs, and somebody's profiting off of it. See, it's different when you ain't wrote it, but you like I'm talking about this music came from your brain. Like you sat down, you wrote these lyrics, you wrote the hook, the bridge, the chorus, the verse, like the bridge, whatever, like part of the you wrote the whole thing and in some people's cases they make the beat, like, or depending on what deal they have, like, but I know some people they sign bad deals, but to all of that to come from your mind and you wrote all of this, and people have literally like went on tour, like saw you like on stage off of lyrics that you wrote, because a lot of people, they know Beyonce is just this performer, but they know she's not like a writer. Like Solange does it all. She's a singer, writer, performer. She does the whole thing, but it's like Beyonce is the biggest performer, but she don't really write like that. But to write something and for this to happen, to like re-record stuff that you wrote and it was over a beat and it just sounded so perfect when it came out, you gotta re-record it, like, bruh, that's making me tired, and I ain't even in the music industry.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
bruh,
And it's crazy. I do think that Taylor Swift, she can do it because she has more than enough money to be able to do it. I can tell you
oh
that.
yeah, she got crazy money,
She
but I
has,
think it's just that time and energy you got of you redoing something that's already out, like on an album, and it's like, what? Like I gotta re-record this, like
yeah,
just for me to get the credit for it. Like that's like wow.
yeah, because to have someone sell your masters to a completely different company and still get paid off of your work even after they've sold your masters, that to me is ridiculous. Like that's some ridiculous.
You not getting no money. You just getting you get money off of just your tours, but with I mean, there's a lot of real money in touring, but I'm saying, but to own your masters is like that's huge.
Yeah,
Because one day you're not going to tour no more, and your masters is literally, I mean, somebody else would be like, well, she has more than enough money to do what she wants to do, but it's like she put in the work, she wrote it, and to just have her stuff just sold, she might want to eat off of her masters, like, you know what I'm saying, like forget her having her money, like her money from touring and all of this money. It's like she wrote it. She should have her masters. Like she wrote everything. This came from her brain. She wrote this. Like that's a whole nother caliber of like artistry. Even if you don't like Taylor Swift, like come on, like that's different. Like when you really think about, she's been writing pen to pad, like thought out songs. Like it goes a little deeper. You know what I'm
yeah,
saying?
yeah, and it really just goes to show you how fucked up the music industry is, and this is why I say all the
Evil
time, man.
place.
Like I say
Evil.
it all the time. Like salute to all of the people that want to do music out there. Salute to all the aspiring rappers, singers, whatever you are. But you have to make sure that your business is right. You have to.
That's everything.
Make sure that.
Business is everything. Like
And I know that most new artists. I mean, obviously, you're not going to have leverage when you step into the building in the
mhm.
beginning. But there needs to be some way that we can educate all these people who are trying to make it into the music industry, because this is the type of shit that happens. And like I said, I never in a million years would have thought that something like this would have happened to Taylor Swift. Like,
That's
come
what I'm
on,
saying, bro.
this is America's sweetheart. Like,
Yeah,
why?
one of the biggest artists literally in the world. No matter how much you like her or don't like her, like I've heard people be like, I don't listen to Taylor Swift. I don't even listen to Taylor Swift like that. But when somebody is doing something as big as she's doing, you gotta give credit where credit is due. She legit writes. Like a person that writes, I give them so much credit. Not to diminish anything that people that or singers and performers do that don't write, but it's something about when somebody then wrote it, been like recording it and performing it, and they're getting paid for every word they wrote on this paper. Like that's just another caliber. Like she is a brilliant songwriter. I'm not gonna lie about that. Like that's to write songs like that that's pretty brilliant.
Yeah, yeah. There's not a lot of artists that write their own music, and I think when we have the conversation of ghostwriters and things,
Mm-hmm.
a lot of people just kind of like to kind of gloss over it in a way, and I think there's a difference in artistry from someone who writes their own music and somebody who doesn't write their own music, and it's
Yeah,
exactly like what you just said. To
yeah.
be getting paid, all this money and
Mm-hmm.
stuff like that, and people singing your songs and you wrote it, like there's, you know what I'm saying? Like there's no other.
It's nothing like that. Cause I think that's why we love the MCs that we love. Cause the MCs that we love are real deal. They wrote every word. Like they are like legit writers. And it's not just these like it's like complex type bars. Like they really wrote it. Like and it's something about I don't know why I've always been intrigued with writers though. Like brilliant writers, like whether it's songs, movie scripts, poems, whatever. Like I think that's why I'm such a big fan of Childish Gambino, like in AKA Donald Glover. Like he writes, directs, produces, acts, and it's just like that's just another caliber of person when you can really write. Yeah, it's that's I'm intrigued. So even if people don't like Taylor Swift, I'm still intrigued just by the writing. But to re-record, it's like, fam, that's insane.
Yeah, and I wanted to say one other thing too. When you think about the re-recording process, you also have to realize that once you put one version of the song out and the world has come to love the version of that song the way that it is, the way that it was recorded the first time,
Yeah.
it's going to be difficult to get people to even want to even hit play on the new recording of the song. And I think that's going to be one of the challenges that
Mm-hmm.
some of these artists are going to have to deal with if they're going to try to do this. I think that Taylor Swift, though, she has such a big fan base and she's such a big artist that I think that her
Mm-hmm.
fans are gonna love anything that she does. I
Mm-hmm.
think that she's already pretty much said that she's already recorded or re-recorded like her first two albums. Like she's already re-recorded
That's
those.
crazy.
And I really think, if you want me to be honest with you, I think that this is a smart idea for bigger artists. So if
Yeah.
Drake is going to go back and do it, smart. Which honestly, if you want me to be completely honest with you, I think it would be a little bit more difficult for rappers to do it.
I was just about to say that. I feel
It would be
like
more
if
difficult.
Nas or somebody like Jay-Z or somebody had to do that, oh man. Because bro, really think about it. That New York state of mind, if he really had to re-record that, when he did that, because it's something about when you actually record a record in that time and moment, like it's no feeling like that feeling. Like it's like being like when Nas was recording New York State of Mind, it probably was no other feeling like when and that was like done in the first take or something like that.
First take.
Like, bro, it's like you can't even like buy that feeling back. Like that's just a feeling that's just like you almost can't even redo that. So for hip hop, man, that would be difficult because you probably wouldn't even get that same feeling that you would get now if like if you played the original Illmatic So like if he just had to re-record it and make it sound almost the exact same way he did, it's not gonna be the same. It just for rappers, nah, it ain't gonna be that same. It ain't gonna give you that same feel. I don't think.
The only reason why I'm thinking it's going to be more difficult for rappers because the first person that comes to mind is Lil Wayne. There's no fucking way. Lil Wayne has way too much music.
Nah, hell no,
there's
no,
no way that Wayne
no.
would be able to, because he just put out that video where he was saying that he barely remembers like some of the lyrics on
Nah, no
Hard
way.
to Believe.
He
Like,
can't even do that.
yeah, because he don't even, yeah. Like,
Nah,
and
hell no.
same
No.
thing same thing with Jay. Like Jay, I think it would be because you remember Jay and Wayne, they don't even write. They don't even write music.
That's what
So
I'm saying.
they would have to literally go back and like re-listen to all of their music, and
Ain't no way. Ain't no way.
it's gonna be difficult. And
Nope.
don't get me wrong, I don't think that it's gonna be easier for like singers or anything like that. Because I think hitting different notes and melodies and things like that, that's gonna be difficult too. But I just think with rappers, there's more lyrics. You know, there's more written lyrics. You know, they're gonna have to go back and re-record.
That's hard. That's hard.
But I think that this is more so again a thing that bigger artists can do because, like I said, it's gonna take a lot of time and a lot of money. It's gonna take a lot of money to go back and re-record classic records. And you know, this is something. While I'm saying it's for bigger artists, it's not going to be available to all artists because, again, all artists don't write their own music. And if you're not able if you're in like a publishing deal that you're kind of locked into with the other person who wrote your record, and they don't want to do it, they don't want to agree, you know what I'm saying, to have you re-recorded, then you can't do it. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly. And see, that's why I'll be talking about. Like if I was me being an artist, like if I was an artist, like man, it gotta be that I wrote it. I can't, for some reason, I can't rap something that somebody else wrote for me. That's just me. I gotta tell my own story, honestly. And so that's just me though. I've always been that kind of person. Like I couldn't rap a song that was written by somebody else. Like it gotta be something from my mind. Cause it's just I gotta give my experience on this music. Like over this beat, I gotta tell what I've been through. I can't. Yeah, it's a scarier thing for people that don't write. I would feel like.
Yeah, because if you're not gonna write,
probably more money.
Yeah, I mean, if you have to understand if you're not gonna write your music, you have to understand that basically, like when I say like publishing deals, those are more so on the writing side of things, music industry. So if you're gonna sign a publishing deal, you just have to make sure, you know what I'm saying. Like if you're a writer, you want to make sure the publishing company that you're signing with, they're doing the right thing with your work. You know what I'm saying? If you're not writing your own music, that's when it gets a little bit more tricky because then it becomes your song, but it's another person's work. You know what I'm saying? It's another person's work because another person wrote it, and they have control over that. Ultimately, that song. If you want me to be honest with you, they have control over that song.
Pretty much.
You know, when it comes to the business side of things, like Taylor Swift just said, you know, she's saying that she was trying to buy her masters back and things like that. Like these are things that artists have to know, man. They have to know these things. And it sucks. Like it really sucks that this is the way that the music industry is set up. That is so insane that she can't even bid to get her masters back. Like that's crazy. That's so crazy.
It's a business. It's a scary business. You gotta realize what type of business you're doing because you don't know. That's how you get got. Like you gotta. That's scary. I couldn't imagine.
Yeah, and it's almost like it's just better to be. I mean, at the end of the day, like it's a collaborative effort. You know what I'm saying? No artist in the world just does everything by themselves.
Everything by themselves.
That's impossible. That's impossible. It's not possible to do. but it's almost like you should try to do the most that you can do by yourself, whether, when it comes to like writing music and,
Mm-hmm.
maybe finding, like in-house producers, people that
Mm-hmm.
things like that, because it's getting old seeing all these artists, set themselves up for failure. It's
Mm-hmm.
getting old seeing that. Not everybody is Taylor Swift. Taylor Swift has made a whole lot of money. She sold a lot of records in her career, but not everybody is Taylor Swift. Not everybody has the
Exactly.
luxury to just be able to be like, you know what, I'm gonna get up today and I'm gonna go re-record my old albums. Not
Yep.
everybody can do that.
Nah, she got another type of money, like level of money than a lot of people.
Yeah, not everybody can do that. So I've been wanting to talk about this for a while because it intrigued me. I
Very
never
intriguing.
I wasn't familiar with the concept of re-recording music. I know that some artists have done it, but
Mm-hmm.
I didn't think that it was for the purpose of getting compensated better.
Mm-hmm.
Work. I didn't know that,
That's crazy to me.
because I think with Taylor Swift's situation, I think since she's on a new label now, she's gonna re-record the music and put it out so she can get paid more money. You
Mm-hmm.
know what I'm saying? Than what she normally would for those albums. So, I mean,
It,
that's kind of it's smart. It's smart for someone of Taylor Swift's caliber. Um, and like we mentioned Beyonce, but it would be a little bit more difficult for Beyonce because, like we said, she doesn't write her own music. So I don't know. I mean, I feel like she would be able to do it because it's Beyonce. Whoever wrote her
mm-hmm.
records would be like, oh, it's fine. Go ahead.
Mm-hmm.
But you know, I don't know. I don't know about if this is something
But
that.
what's the money though? Like that, I mean, of course she probably could afford it. Shoot, Jay probably buy it. Like he probably throw some money. Give me the loop, give it a loop, and then you can record it. But
Yeah,
yeah, man, that's crazy.
they Beyonce has more than enough money to do it.
Yeah,
But yeah, after seeing that, I was just like, is this possibly going to be something that we can see happening more often?
it
In,
might be.
in the future, I wonder. Um, because once one person does it, you know what I'm saying? She's gonna open the door. Not saying that she's the first person to do it, because I think there's other artists, other big artists that have done it before, like artists
Hmm.
from way back in the day
Hmm.
that have done it. But I think Taylor Swift is the first person of our generation that's in the position that she's in as far as popularity to do it. So
Hmm.
I'm pretty sure a lot of people are going to try to follow her footsteps and maybe do it. Um, but yeah, man, I hope that I don't really fuck with Taylor Swift like that, but I hope that she gets that situation corrected, because I don't like seeing artists get fucked over, especially artists who do the work, who are writing the music and creating the concepts, and
Artists that put in real artistry.
yeah, artists that put in the work.
Yeah,
Um, so hopefully they get that shit together, man. That was a real interesting thing.
that is. That's so crazy to me. That's so. I wouldn't be surprised if we start seeing more stories like that though.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure. I'm pretty sure it's gonna happen, because listen, we're getting to the point where the music industry, I don't want to say the music industry, labels. I'm gonna say labels.
Hmm.
We talked about it on the podcast before. We talked about it on here before. Pretty soon, labels are going to be obsolete.
Obsolete, man, for sure.
I think that Apple is going to be the new label. Artists aren't going to have to go through the labels anymore. They can just go make a deal with Apple Music or
Hmm.
Spotify. We're in the streaming era now. People
Hmm.
don't purchase like hard physical copies of albums anymore. So with us being in the streaming era,
Hmm.
I don't really see the need for labels anymore. I think artists are out here creating their own image.
Hmm.
They're creating their own cultivating their own fan bases. Uh, Man, like people are just it's almost like when we talk about like us as the regular working class people, we're tired of 9 to 5s.
Hmm.
Everybody is starting to realize their worth. Like everybody is starting to
Telling you,
realize.
bro. I'm telling you, it's trickling down to our generation where like our eyes are opening and we're trying to make moves that I guess like even people in past generations were scared to do. Like, I think people now they're just like leaving jobs and they just like I'm gonna figure it out. I'm gonna figure it out. Like I'm not taking it just like every day, just taking trash and like people just talking to me crazy every day. Like they know they worth.
Yep.
And they're gonna go out there and get it. Like, and I love that about our generation. You know, there's some things about our generation that gets on my nerves a lot, but that's one thing that does like I see that does inspire me for sure. We're not settling, so we just But yeah, it's like it's getting like that in the music industry or labels or whatever. It's just people are leaving labels, they starting their own independent thing, and they're just like, yeah, we got to find another way because we tired of getting robbed. We tired of making them money.
Yeah. Yeah, and I think with this whole Taylor Swift situation, that just is it's more and more reason for these artists to get the information, man. We are in the information era. I've said it several times.
Yep.
All the information is right there at your fingertips. Everything that you need to know. I mean, the labels, they're going to continue to try to exploit artists and black artists, and it's going to continue to happen. So we just have to give people the information. We have to give people the information.
Yep.
But no, I don't want to say all this to like scare any artists or anything like that. Y'all keep doing what y'all are doing. Keep being creative.
Education is key. You know what I'm saying? Educate yourself for real. Like that's what all we really saying. Just know what you're getting yourself into. Or whatever you're doing. If that's leaving a job, starting a company, starting a business, leaving a label, starting your own label, or just going independent, just educate yourself. Just know what you're getting yourself into. Know the pros, know the cons, you know what I'm saying? Just be careful. That's all we're saying. Yeah. Like, who would we be if we didn't warn at least? You know what I'm saying? Like, right. I say at least tell people.
Yeah, man. I agree, man. So salute to Taylor Swift re-recording her albums.
I'm tired thinking about it. When I think about that, I gotta re-record an album that's already out. Like, what you mean? Like,
yeah, man. Re-record an album that's already out that people already enjoy the way it is. Like, I couldn't imagine hearing a re-recorded My Beautiful Dark Twisted Fantasy. Like, I don't want no changes to that album. You know what I'm saying?
That album is so good, it don't need to be touched at all.
Yeah, and that's the sad thing about this, that people have to go back and ultimately fuck up something that I feel like with Taylor Swift writing her own music, she's be having to go back and fuck up the original masterpiece that she created just so that she can get paid for it. Like, that's crazy. Like, the idea of that is crazy to me. Like, that's insane.
So I'm wondering. Somebody re-records something, right? And they put it out. Do they take the original that was there on Spotify and Apple off and put the new one on?
No. So there are some artists who have like 6 different versions of one song on.
Yeah, I know, and I know that's a thing. That's a thing.
So no, I think if Taylor Swift were to go record a whole new album, like her first album, and do a new re-recording of it, both of them would be on Tidal and Spotify or whatever. Like, they would.
That's so weird. That's weird to me because I wouldn't want to hear another version of My Beautiful Dark Twisted Fantasy.
Exactly, that's what I'm saying.
I don't want to hear that. I just don't. I don't want to read. No, don't. I don't want to hear. I'm not even gonna press play on the new one.
But then again, if let's say Kanye was in the same situation, let's say Kanye.
Or maybe I would. Maybe I'm lying to myself. Maybe I would.
He puts up a tweet that says, "I'm getting fucked over. My masters were sold. I'm not getting paid off this old music. I have to go re-record. I need my fans to support me. Go buy my new re-recording of Dark."
Oh my god!
I need my fans. To support me. And that's what I was saying. Like it all kind
But
of trickles down to the artist.
I would, but I just when you think about My Beautiful Dark Twisted Fantasy, like
Yeah.
thank God I got it on the physical copy.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I'm saying? Just in case it because just in case it was a situation where he had to re-record it and the original that was there already had to be taken down. I'd be like, well, I got it tucked on like on the laptop, on the whatever I got, like or I got the physical joint or the vinyl joint. Matter of fact, I need to buy that on vinyl.
I'm glad you said that because I'm I feel like I'm stuck in the prehistoric dinosaur days. I still have an iPod. You know what I'm saying? And a lot
Actually,
of
I need a new iPod. I lost mine.
yeah,
I don't know where it is, bro.
a lot of people think I'm crazy because I don't do the playlist thing. And this is nothing against people who make playlists, singles come out or whatever, they make a playlist of what all the popular songs are, the songs they love, whatever. I'm not saying taking anything away from creating playlists, but I'm not a casual listener. When music
Mm-hmm.
comes out, I like listening to full length projects,
Mm-hmm.
and I don't just take one or two songs off of an album and throw it into a playlist of songs. And you know what I'm saying? Like when I
Mm-hmm.
listen to my music, I prefer to get up, think in my head, what album do I want to listen to today? I'm going to listen to Benny's album. I'm going to play the whole album, and then or if I don't play the whole album, I'll probably play half of it. You know what I'm saying?
Half the album, yeah.
And then go to the next album that I want to listen to, play half that album. You know what I'm saying? So
Mm-hmm.
I'm glad. I'm very very glad that you said that because a lot of people they wait for like Nikki when she re-released her Scotty Beam Me Up mixtape onto streaming platforms. Everybody was like, "Oh my god, I've been waiting so long for this to be on streaming platforms." Blah blah blah. And I'm just thinking to myself, like, I have all those mixtapes on my shit.
It's already out. Like it's
Yeah,
free. Like
yeah.
mixtapes were free. They legit put mixtapes out so you can download it for free.
Yeah, like I still have like Friday Night Lights on my shit, like all of
That's
those.
what I'm saying. Like the other day, because I do got streaming, like I got Spotify, and the other day I was just like, I want to listen to Friday Night Lights, and then I thought about it, I was just like, oh, I already got it on my phone because it's a free mixtape. But I'd be like, dang, I'm really like on both sides. Like it's like I'm on the side that's streaming and going back to just old mixtapes because I be going through because I'll be going through like the streaming and I'll be like, oh, they don't got that mixtape. And I literally gotta go through my stuff to go play the mixtape because it's not on here.
Yeah, and that's why I brought this up because there's a lot of albums and mixtapes that
Mm-hmm.
I have in my music library that are not on streaming platforms.
Exactly. And I hate it. And I'm like, and it makes me think like, well, I guess I can still keep my Spotify, but I'd be like, dang, it's a lot of music on here that's not there that I want to listen to. Like
Yeah,
so
and
much.
I still stream music. You know what I'm
Mm-hmm.
saying? I use Tidal a lot, but the majority of the time I'm listening, I'm playing my iPod. Like when I'm
Mm-hmm.
riding in my car, I got the aux on that my iPod is plugged up. You know what I'm saying? I
I
know
need a new one. I need a new one. I don't care what nobody say. I think I'm about to get another iPod. I'm mad that I lost my other one because it had like I had a good like 8,000 songs on that joint. It was
Oh, I have about 30,000 songs on mine.
oh my gosh. And then so you know how the iPod that kind of looks like the iPhone a little bit, and
Mhm.
then the old iPod that was kind of like a little it was kind of fat like
A
it
little
was like
square, yeah.
little square joint. That one used to fit. That one could fit like a good 20, 30,000 songs on that joint. Like I might try to see if I can find that one or get like the one that kind of look like the iPhone. But yeah, man, I miss having an iPod because it was just like I had a bunch of music just stored up on there, and yeah, man, it's so much music that's not on Spotify and Tidal and Apple. And yeah, the iPods be coming in clutch. I need to go ahead and just buy me another one.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't go anywhere without my iPod. I need my iPod on me. That's my baby. That's where all of
Yep.
my that's my Bible. That's my
Yep.
Bible. My iPod is my Bible.
Music Bible, yes, sir.
Yeah, man, that's what I'm using.
Yo, I need that. Shoot, I might do that soon. I might just go ahead see if Amazon got that joint. Just buy iPod. Yeah,
Yeah,
man.
I'm gonna have to buy me a new one too because my I think I have 128 gig and the screen is about to like fucking fall off. So I'm
128 gig.
yeah, I told you I was
Oh,
I got a lot of music. I got a lot of albums on my shit, man. Look,
that's
when you have
crazy. I need that. I need a 128 gig joint.
well, yeah, get ready to spend about 299. Uh, to,
Yeah, I don't mind. I don't mind. If I could store a bunch of music,
yeah, because you got to think
that's
about it.
not bad at all.
Yeah, because you got to think about it. I listen to like I just said, I listen to full length albums, so I have Nas's entire catalog.
Yeah,
I have Jay's entire catalog. I have Kanye's. I have all the artists that I listen to. I have the majority of their catalog on my shit.
yeah, exactly.
So in order to be able to have all that, you know what I'm saying? I gotta because I don't I never know like what I want to listen to when I wake up in the morning. I may wake up tomorrow. I want to listen to Run of Jules. I may wake up
Yep.
and listen to Royce. I may wake up and don't even want to hear no rap. I just want to hear Sade today. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly. Yup.
Yeah, man. But
Man. Wow.
yeah. But yeah, hopefully, you know what I'm saying. We get to a place where going back to the label talk, labels aren't needed anymore. Um, Streaming platforms are going to become the labels, and yeah, that's what's going to happen moving forward. So,
For sure.
salute to all the aspiring artists out there.
Keep
Keep doing
pushing.
your thing, keep working, you know,
Hmm.
keep creating.
Yes, sir.
Um, I'm embarrassed because I completely missed the Eve and Trina battle. I completely forgot that it happened.
Same, bro.
I
Same. I literally, bro. Let me tell you how I figured out like the day that it was, because I literally forgot the day. I was literally scrolling on my Snapchat, I think it was, and I saw my one of my best friends, Alicia, like my best friend or whatever, and she was like recording the battle and like singing along to the songs, and I was just like, that was today, and it was like 2 hours after the battle. And I was like, oh wow. But I was at the house the whole time, so I was just like, oh man, I really didn't want to miss it, honestly.
Yeah, I didn't want to miss it either, but I think my situation was just like yours. I had saw somebody say that the battle was over with, and I was like, oh shit, that was today.
Yeah, yep.
Um,
These versus battle be happening so fast now, you almost forget. Like, not saying you're trying to forget. I mean, sometimes you'll remember, but it's like they be happening so fast. It's almost like I needed a reminder that it was happening, but it's like I just forgot.
yeah, yeah. I heard that Trina was on there showing out though. I heard she was on there showing out. So I don't. You know, unfortunately, I didn't get to see everything. Didn't get to see all the records that were performed. Um,
It's on YouTube though, so I'm
yeah,
gonna go. I'm gonna definitely catch it on YouTube. I saw that it was on YouTube.
yeah. I'll probably go watch it later on. But yeah, I heard Trina was on there showing out, and I had really forgot that Trina is, you know, she's the life of the party. You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
She got them records. You know what I'm saying? That will make people wanna cut up. And
I heard she brought Trick Daddy out.
oh, did she?
Hmm. Yep. Actually, I think I saw a clip that she brought Trick Daddy out. So yeah, that was big.
Yeah, man, that's definitely big. Legend, legend.
Yep.
But yeah, I was more so. I think we talked about it before. I was more so on the side of Eve. I was leaning over to Eve. You know, Eve is more. Even though,
And
even though
he like, you know what I'm saying? Because she's
yeah,
from Rough Riders.
yeah, and even though Trina has, you know, the records, I don't know. There's just always going to be an East Coast bias in me. With like,
Yeah, bro. I honestly, when people be like West Coast, I'd be like, no, East Coast.
man, I can't help it. I'm sorry. Like, I'm
No,
sorry.
East Coast all day, bro. I don't care. Somebody could like have a debate with me. I don't care. I'm going East Coast all day, bro. Bro, you know what the lyrics that was in my head earlier today? Literally, like I was just walking through the house, and in my head, I was just like, dead in the middle of Little Italy, little did we know that we riddled two middlemen who didn't do diddly. I was just like, bro, East Coast, like what you
Yeah,
mean?
man, I'm trying to tell you.
East Coast all day. What you mean? They was. They had way better lyricists. I'm always gonna be East Coast
Yeah,
all day.
I can't argue with you there, man. Look, we're gonna have a conversation one day, East Coast versus West Coast versus South. We're gonna have the conversation.
It's East
Um,
Coast all day for me. Of
yeah,
course, in the South, of course, but you know what I'm saying. Like if it's East versus West Coast, I'm going East Coast all day, and that's been me forever. I always thought East Coast. Jay, Nas, Biggie, like Big Pun, Big L, and just New York because it's just like mostly, yeah, mostly because New York, and it's just yeah, East Coast all day, East Coast.
listen. All the best MCs, best
Most deaf,
MCs are from New York.
yeah. Talib, I can go on and on and on. Like
Yeah, man. Talib. I mean, 50 Cent being one of the biggest artists. He was
50
from New
Cent.
York. Dipset is New York. You know what
You
I'm
hear me?
saying?
Like
Rakim.
every time we talking about hip hop, we always saying East Coast.
Yeah.
Nothing against West Coast because I listen to West Coast a little bit, and then I started like then I moved to Cali. Like I'm here. Like I live in Cali, and I, I can't really get into California music. It's just not. And people have tried to convince me, and I've listened. I'm just like, it's not it. I can't. Like nothing against like people that sing that are from the West Coast, but it's like certain rappers that I just like I can't get into. It's just hard. But East Coast, it's always been East Coast. I'm gonna say East Coast forever.
Yeah, no just to West Coast music, but
I know.
they're at the bottom of my list, my preference for me.
Same.
I would probably say East Coast for me is first, Southern music second.
And then and it's like maybe like East Coast, Midwest,
Yeah,
South,
I think that Midwest
East
thing.
Coast, South, Midwest, West Coast, probably like
Yeah, I'll probably say that too.
because man, the Midwest is like Ohio, um,
Iowa,
Chicago, Illinois. Like that's like like the Mick Jenkins and the Commons and the Lupes and the
Tech
shoot.
Nine. I think Tech Nine is even considered Midwest because Tech Nine.
Yeah, and then I think like Detroit, like it's the Midwest. So Royce, Elzai, like like it's yeah, man. But West Coast has always been like at the bottom. I'm no diss, but that's just always been my preference as like as far as hip hop.
Yeah, I agree. I agree with that. But yeah, shout out to Eve and shout out to Trina.
Yeah,
And I wanted to before we get out of here, I wanted to shout out Drake for showing love to the battle rap scene. In
yeah,
my free time, my spare time, I love watching battle rap. I'm a fan. I'm a huge fan of battle rap.
same.
I love watching battle rap. He was there showing love to URL and Smack. So I just want to shout out to Drake for that. I think the battle rap scene it's getting more and more popular as time goes on. A lot of rappers are starting to step in that realm, even though I think for a lot of these rappers it's been a mistake. Um,
Yeah,
but
right.
with that being said, though,
Facts.
I know that real battle rap fan, like for real battle rap fans, they don't like it when rappers step into their space, and I understand that because battle rap is a completely different monster. It's a completely different
Mm-hmm. It
style
ain't even the same
technique.
caliber. Like
Yeah. So it's a completely different thing, and battle rap now is way different than what it was before. You know what I'm saying?
facts,
These
facts.
guys are real wordsmiths. You know what I'm saying? And so I understand, people not wanting rappers to step into that field. However, with that being said, there are a few rappers that I do want to see in the battle rap arena. And I know that we're never going to see Drake in the battle rap arena, but I wouldn't mind paying money to see that. Like I would pay money to see Drake battle someone.
Mm-hmm.
I know that a couple of years back he was supposed to battle Murder Mook at an event. He backed out, or I ain't gonna say he backed out. He bitched out and didn't. No, I'm being honest. He bitched out. He bitched out.
I
Because
love the word replacement. I love it.
the reason why I switched it is because you can't bring the smoke to someone and then when they're ready for the
Yeah,
smoke,
get out of here.
then you
Get out
back
of here.
out. Then
Yeah,
you
see, that's like initiating a fight and then you get beat up. Come on, bro. Like,
yeah, man, Drake. I look,
come on, bro. You can't call people out and then nah, come on.
yeah.
Nah.
But King Los, I've seen him. He did a pretty good job in his battle. Cannabis got
Oh,
fucking,
he comes from that. That's his roots.
Cannabis got murdered though. Like
But that's what I was just about to say.
he got fucking.
Cannabis ain't cannabis ain't what he used to be
No, absolutely
in
not.
in in, in battle rap. Battle
Absolutely,
rap, like what you just said earlier, battle rapping now is like
it's different. It's different.
it's so different, bro.
'Cause
Like
it's not only just about the ability. It's also a performance as well. And I
it's so different right now. Like it's on a higher level right now. And it's almost like the NBA, like how guys are like more athletic now. Like it ain't it's like a new type of energy. Like it's different. Like you know what I'm saying? And I think it's some OGs like cannabis that think like, oh, like this nigga's not gonna mess with me because this is my roots is battle rapping. Like, no, nigga, you need to go in back in the lab and rehearse. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like it ain't something that you just and he ain't done it in a long time. I ain't, you don't use it, you lose it. And I almost feel like that's what he did. It's like, oh yeah, let me battle rap. No, it is not. It is not that.
yeah,
You are not that.
yeah. Battle rap is not designed for rappers. However, with that being said, I think that like Royce and Crooked Eye, I think that they could definitely do it.
Oh, them two
Um,
dudes would. Oh yeah,
and Joel Ortiz.
Crooked Eye would. I feel like Crooked Eye would, bruh.
Yeah, Crooked Eye would be a problem.
Yeah.
I think Joel Ortiz would be a problem. I think Royce would be a problem. Um, but yeah. I'm happy. I'm happy that Drake showed some love. A couple of years back, also we had Total Slaughter with
Mhm.
Eminem. Eminem set that up. That
Mhm.
was a little, kind of like, but that was good for the battle rap culture. You know what I'm saying? It was good for the battle rap culture. Um, but yeah, Drake he put up 150,000 for one of the battles. I thought that was pretty dope. Um, and yeah, man. Hopefully we can see the battle rap scene, elevated. And I think another thing too. A lot of rappers go into battle rap thinking that because they have a lot of fans, that motherfuckers are just gonna be on their side, and that's not how battle rap works, sir.
Nah, man.
They will boo the fuck out of you.
Oh yeah, bro. Battle rapping ain't no. It ain't no. I'm gonna say this: battle rapping ain't for the weak-hearted. Don't go in there on some. Oh, I got fans, because you thinking almost in like an artist type way, and you are an artist when you're a battle rapper, but at the same time, you going in a mentality of like a rapper that's making songs type of artist. You can't go in there with that type of mentality. You're an artist, but you better hone your craft. Like you better not go in there on some, oh, I got fans, so they gonna be on my side regardless. No, nigga, they will boo the hell out of you. And you'll lose all your fans. Don't go in battle rapping trying to play. Like I'm trying to tell people, like it's not a game.
Yeah, and then that's absolutely a fact, and I think that's the reason why I will never see Drake do it because he has way too much.
Nah, nah. Drake
He
is too big of an. First of all, Drake is too big of an artist. Not saying a big artist couldn't be that like a great caliber battle rapper, but he's in another realm of music that it's like if you're not careful, it's he has a thing where people probably be on his side even if he did lose, and we'll be like, but then at the same time, he might get embarrassed, and so
definitely get embarrassed in battle rap.
and then I'd be like, yo, how he gonna recover from that?
Yeah,
Like how are people gonna look at his music from that? So he probably don't even want to jeopardize even doing a battle rap. I don't know. Like I don't see Drake doing a battle rap. I just don't see it.
It would not be a good idea for Drake to battle rap, and I can tell you right now,
Mhm.
because whoever would go against him, there would be a whole entire round that would be dedicated to him having a ghostwriter. And he would not be able to handle it. He would not be able to handle that.
Bruh, I'm telling you, fam.
He would
That's
not be able to handle the ghostwriting thing. They would definitely bring up Story of Adidon and Pusha T. He would not be able to handle that. He wouldn't be able to handle it.
oh man, bro. I'm just really thinking about that. Somebody just eating Drake alive on,
Yeah.
on some.
He might cry. Drake might cry.
I was just about to say that. I didn't want to say it, but you said it.
He might cry.
Yo, they might have dude emotional up there. I'm telling you, it ain't for the weak-hearted, bro.
And there's so many things that you could say about Drake. Like there's so many things that you could say
As
about
I'm saying, and they'll have him up there with like a wordsmith, wizard, like intelligent battle rapper, and then be like, nah, this nigga is breaking this nigga down like a fraction. And when Pusha T say peeling this back layer by layer, it will be layers to this thing. Like it'd be like, bro, he is breaking you down. Like no, it is not for the weak hearted. You cannot go in there soft, bro. You can't be on those interludes you be doing. No, you better not go in there with that. No, sir. They will eat you alive.
Man, I would love to see that. Just one time for the one time I want to see that. We're not gonna get it, but a man can
He ain't
dream.
gonna risk it, bro. He ain't gonna risk it. That because that's gonna risk his legacy.
Yeah.
His legacy is already big, and so if he gets in a realm of rap that he can't handle, his legacy is at jeopardy. It's like it's jeopardized. Like
Yeah, that's why I was saying he has too much to lose.
he can't even because he's in the realm of rap, but he's in the realm of pop, like a pop star. No pun intended. Like he really is like they don't even say rap all the time. He's just like a pop artist. Like he's and by pop artist, I mean like popular, like and he makes music outside of rap, but I'm saying it's just like his music is so high up there that if he even attempted to be in that battle rap scene, I'm like, bro, you didn't got in, you didn't bit off more than you could chew, bro. And this is not it. Like this right here is not it. You will legit get embarrassed.
Yeah.
So yeah, don't do it. Don't do it.
Yeah. But,
Not for the weak.
not at all. Not at all. But salute to Drake for doing that. That was real dope. That was real big for him to do that. So shout out to him. Yeah, that's about it. Did we forget anything at all? I don't think. I think we covered everything important.
I think so. Like you always say, I ain't got no more talking.
I ain't got no more talking.
You feel me?
You feel me? Put some respect on Big Draco. Yo, listen, Soldier Boy is fucking funny.
I will be watching that battle. I'll be watching the Bow Wow Soldier Boy joint.
Listen,
Best believe I'm ready to laugh.
He's the funniest motherfucker on earth. How do you get mad at Charlemagne for saying that he's not from Atlanta when he told Charlemagne to his face that he was from Bompton? He said, "I'm from Bompton." Charlemagne was like, "How are you from Bompton?" He was like, "I don't know. I'm just from Bompton. That's just where I'm from. I'm just from Bompton. I don't know. I'm just from Bompton." But
with this nigga, bro.
I remember him saying that he was from Chicago.
I heard him say that too. Nigga, where are you from?
But then he also said that he was born in Mississippi.
I'm done. I'm
I'm trying to tell you.
He seemed like a Mississippi. Yeah, I could see a Mississippi nigga. Like I could see that.
He was born in Mississippi.
I could see that. Okay.
You go look up.
I'm about to say he seemed like he act like I know a few people from Mississippi. He seemed like a nigga from Mississippi. I could see that.
Yeah, he was born in Mississippi. Now he may have lived in Atlanta for a period in his life, but him saying that he's from Bompton and then Chicago.
Oh hell no! I don't see no Chicago. I mean, not saying Chicago people got a certain personality because you could be from Chicago and somebody could not tell you from Chicago. Or maybe they could, like, because I've talked to some people, I'll be like, and they'll be like, oh, I'm from Chicago. I'll be like, I can kind of tell. But, you know, people be from different areas and like it kind of be hard to tell where they're from. But I did not get a Chicago nothing. Like I was like,
yeah,
I don't feel Chicago. I don't see it. And then Bompton, Like, no, nigga, I don't see that either. Like,
That don't even make sense.
no, nigga, that don't even no.
Oh shit. But yeah, man. Look.
I think that nigga be trolling. Mississippi, I see that.
He's a genius. Look, Soulja Boy's a genius. I don't care. He's a genius.
He is. He is.
Him and Ray J. And I was about to say Bow Wow, but nah, I'm not gonna take that back.
Nah, Bow Wow been caught taking too many L's.
Yeah. So Soulja Boy is just Soulja Boy and Ray J. Just some geniuses. But no,
Bow Wow was a genius, but he's done too much clown behavior. Not saying that those other two haven't, but Bow Wow has been caught a lot.
Too many times.
The Bow Wow challenge. You know what I'm saying? But speaking of them, yeah, the Bow Wow Soulja Boy, I'm gonna be watching that for sure.
That's on the.
I'm gonna be laughing. I'm gonna be ready to laugh.
Yeah. That's gonna be one for the books. I'm ready.
For sure. But yes, sir.
I ain't got no more talk.
59.
Yep, episode 59. We appreciate all y'all for pulling up to episode 59.
Yes,
we'll
sir.
be back with episode 60.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
We love y'all. Everybody be safe. Stay inside. Don't burn up.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Happy Juneteenth. Stay black. Stay proud.
I'm blackity black, blackity black.
In the words of James Brown. You know what I'm saying? Stay black, stay proud. Stay blessed. Eat some good food.
Stay prayed up.
And yeah.
Episode 59.
That's about it. 59.
Yep.
We out of here.
Peace.